Hello, morning chat part 6. As a short quick recap, I've been talking about a friend of mine's issue with drug use and how she's trying to stay sober, how I'm trying to help her. And so then now I just been doing that while I finish rolling these. Oh, I guess I don't need to because you can see them in the camera. Haha. I was going to just stick them up and show you, but then it would have been off camera. Oh, man, it's just been one of those kind of mornings. Wow, only have 5 left. So anyway, so I had said that I was going to pick her up and take her on that Monday, and not realizing that the Monday I was talking about was Memorial Day, which means there wasn't a meeting anyway. So then all week I tried to get her to go. So I was like, okay, so since we missed a meeting on Monday, would you like to, because they have meetings in other places throughout the week in, other towns and stuff. And they had one on Friday, and I was like, all week I kept dropping the hint that I wanted her to go because she had missed Monday, so I wanted her to go. And then now I'm finding out that she doesn't want to go anymore because of how they're excluding me. They're making her feel bad for excluding me from a program, basically the STEP program. And to me, I'm used to people treating me poorly because they find out that I am an atheist. I'm used to it. Doesn't mean I like it, but I'm used to people treating me poorly because I don't believe in God. They try to keep superimposing their belief system and thinking that I need to think like them in order to be a happy person, which I don't. I don't need to. I just don't need that aspect into my life to make myself feel better about life. And if you try to make people feel that way, then you're in the wrong. You may have freedom of speech and religion, but that doesn't mean you have the freedom to speak and make other people feel bad because they don't believe in your thing. It's like all those poor Muslim people here and there all over the country that are being targeted by jackass people just because they're Muslims. And it's like, just because somebody, it's like just because some people believe that Trump is a good president doesn't mean that they're bad people just because they think he's a good guy. Or, I'm trying to, I don't know if I'm trying to give a good analogy. Just because some Christians go to the Westboro Baptist Church doesn't mean all the rest of the Christians believe the same thing as them. Kind of like that, Just because you believe something different doesn't mean that you're right and they're completely wrong. Just to me, I've had many people treat me like crap just because I don't believe in a God. And then as soon as they find that out, they give me this sour look, and then they act like they have something else to do. They're something else is more important, and that's wrong, And I don't, and all week I tried to push that we should go to a meeting, on Friday, and I just pushed it, and I kept trying to push it, and she just didn't want to do it, and I don't know how to help her anymore if what I'm trying to do to help her to stay sober isn't working. Then I don't know what to do. I mean, I just don't. I mean, I don't even know if we're going to the meeting tonight, and if I'm driving, I still want to drive because I did not like getting pushed into that damn situation where I had to pay for gas. There is a difference between being offered gas money by someone and then giving that money because you were being shuttled around. Yes, you should offer, can I give you a couple bucks for gas money? And, it's whether the person says yes or no, then, that's out of your hands after that. I mean, if they say yes, then you give them a couple bucks. That's just how, how things should be. It's not always take in life. You got to give too. But once you start forcing your forcing people, that's when things start getting a little bit on the weird side. So I don't know if she's just feeding me this lie about, I don't know if it's a lie. I don't know if she's just feeding me this whole thing about how she thinks it feels, she feels bad for me because of how they treated me, without talking to me. They didn't talk to me. That one lady, she called, my friend. She didn't talk to me. I was a little bit annoyed that they talked about me, that girl, instead of that girl saying, hey, can I get Angie's number? Which I can say my own name because, well, my name is in the channel name anyway, so. But I'm going to, respect the other people and not say their name. But, anyway, the one girl that's a really big sponsor of this meeting that we go to, she should have said, hey, you got that number of that one friend of yours? I would like to talk to her in more depth about the STEP program and how I think it's probably not a good fit for her. That would have been a respectful way to handle the situation. Instead, they talked about me. They had a conversation about this whole situation without me being a part of the conversation. And that, to me, was a bit on the rude side. So it's like, I'm sitting here trying to, I have been trying my hardest to keep this friend of mine sober. And it's like, I'm working too damn hard on this because it's not my job to work hard to keep her sober. It's her job. And, I'm just supposed to be there as support. That doesn't mean I have, I don't know. I don't know. This is where I wanted to get to with that thing, with this whole talk, was just wanted to get down to that whole situation where, I don't know. So I don't even know if we're going to the meeting tonight. I would like to know before it gets, too much later in the afternoon. But of course, she likes to get her kid off to school at 7 in the morning, and then she goes back to bed until like 1 something in the afternoon. And that's like the whole morning and the whole early afternoon for me. I'm still doing crap and, during the day. And, whoops. So I don't know. And yeah, I was going to set this here, but I have to make sure that when I set it down, that it, whoops, I'm trying to move stuff off camera, so when I go to do it, there we go. So I don't know why I did that sooner. Here we go. So that's what I've made so far. And yeah, I don't know if I should feel annoyed or just let it go. And part of me's like, whatever. If she wants to go do stuff with, she wants to go to that meeting tonight, that's fine. And if she wants to do the driving, that's fine. But, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't want to be the reason why she doesn't go to these recovery meetings. I can just stop going. I go because, what time is it? Okay. I go to support her. I don't need that recovery program to keep sober. I can keep doing this on my own. The only time I have trouble with sobriety is like, okay, here's a good example. All right. So my husband and we went to Tom Petty concert on Saturday, right? So we went out to eat for supper before the concert, and we went to this Russian place, and I had never heard this term before, and I guess, I don't know, but anyway, they called it a Russian flight, and I was like, what does that mean? And he's like, that's for vodka, put that down or they'll think that you want to order it. And I was like, oh, because I was looking at him, I thought it was entrees, like little tiny appetizers. There's like a list of 6 things that were on there. Like one of them said pickled and tomato, and I can't remember what all the other stuff was. But anyway, I would love to have tried a Russian beer if they have if Russians have beer. I'm very sorry if you're Russian and you know that they have beer. That I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just I don't know if Russians have beer, but it's things like that. That's the point where I'm sitting here, through the whole thing. I'm like, God, I really want a beer. I really want a drink. And the whole time I'm like, nope, can't drink. Nope, can't drink. But anyway, I don't know how to feel. I want to help this friend. I really do. She's a really sweet, nice friend. She's very thoughtful. She thinks more about other people than people think about her. And it's sad. She needs to be thought of too. And so anyway, I will probably text her in a little while here and see if we're going to the meeting tonight or not. And I don't know. And I also have to go buy my niece a birthday present. I don't even know how old she is. I don't even know what she's into. And if I ask my sister, she's going to feel all depressed because my sister doesn't have custody, and the lady that has the kids, she doesn't let those kids talk to me or call me or write to me, or she basically acts like our side of the family does not exist. Because she thinks that I'm just like my sister, and it's like, I hate that when people just assume that. I really do. You have no idea how many people assume that I am just like my sister. They think I'm, back when my sister wasn't involved in a man and stuff, they thought I was just as easygoing. Not saying my sister's easy, but, quick to have sex, so they thought that I would have sex just because I was hanging with her. And it's like, no. And even my sister would be like, no, she's not like that. And I don't know. It just, I don't even know how old this kid is. And it's like, I don't even know what to buy her. I think the kid is maybe 3 or maybe 4. Maybe 3. Maybe. I think maybe 2. I think her kid is the same age as my friend's boy, so maybe the kid is 2. I don't know. So I gotta go get a gift and ship that out and send it off because she has a party, I guess, on Saturday. And I should probably ooh, excuse me. I should probably send something off, but yep. All right, well, I got some house chores I need to do. I hear my dishwashing machine is done. So I got another load I need to do because, my kids don't know how to do dishes, apparently. So, all right. I am pretty much done. And if you watched all of these videos all the way to the end, good job. And if not, oh well. Thanks for watching for a little bit. Okay, bye.